What's good about running 55 miles?
I just think it's good to push yourself out of your comfort zone. They'll set bars for themselves, and once they hit them bars, they then need to push themselves more. I think it's known as the law of diminishing returns. You set a bar for yourself, you hit it, and then suddenly you don't get the same exhilaration once you've hit that thing you've already achieved. So you need to push yourself beyond that.
Some people know me as Arcitc John, 44 years old, trail runner. No, I'm all right, thank you. You eat it, but thank you.
That's very sweet.
So I don't really know what I'm expecting from the Cheviot, from the Cheviots. I'm expecting it to be hard. I expect it to be. I'm quite looking forward to the fact it could be difficult conditions, because I don't mind difficult conditions. I got my name Arcitc John because I'm always running one layer more than everybody else. Like somebody, we did the Hebden a couple of years ago, and Dave took one look at me. He was late arriving, and he took one look at me and took a layer off because he was wearing the same as me, because he knew that if he started he'd be too hot. But I quite like winter races because I can wear all my kit. Nobody laughs at me for wearing it. It's like accepted. I have specific race preparation that I do for big events that I think are going to be challenging. So I do my climbing the Ellers in the morning. For the Cheviots, I've been looking at increasing the volume that I do on a weekly basis, so that it's significantly more than the race itself, which is something I've not tried before. I think I'm quite a calm person, but it's not by design, but if I didn't run, I wouldn't be the person I am. I was really excited to attack the Cheviots full on, full gas. Let's let it all out there. You've got Tom Hollins, you've got Donny Campbell, you've got Pavel, you've got Jim Mann. Now those guys are just, they're something else. I was so excited to be on the start line with me at full gas, just to see where I stand, just to be on the same start line and go, do you know what? This is me in a good place. Let's see what happens. The birth of Louis inspired me to become a runner, to explore how far I could go with my running personally. My father died just before Deadwater in July. He had a heart attack. I got a call from my mum at 5:30 in the morning, and by 8 o'clock he was gone. And I couldn't go out for a run without sort of breaking down, bursting into tears. But interestingly, in Deadwater, it was him dying that made me try and chase the win. I'd never really entered a race and tried to win before. I just entered events and tried to get to the finish because they were so hard. Deadwater, I thought, do you know what? Let's just find out where these limits are. Don't hold it back. Just let it all out there. Just let go of it all. And that's what sort of inspired me to chase the win. So that's where I started. That moment with Louis. I won't ever forget that. And I won't ever forget that. But I think it's probably now I've probably got a new edge where my dad would have loved to have followed me in Deadwater. You know, I won one race while he was alive, the Hardcastle 12-hour race. He followed all the trackers when I did my rounds. He was there at my paddy helping on the road support. He was there at my Bob Graham. He followed the tracker on my Ramsey round. And now I'm sort of thinking, well, actually I've got a bit more of an edge now. I've got all this, yeah, it's great being able to do this, and I love it, and I love the challenge, but I need to attack my limits now, find out where they really are.
How are you feeling? Nervous, excited, a bit apprehensive. Going into it, seeing what happens. I've recce'd quite a long bit of it, but it's the Pennine Way bit, so the other bits are trickier, harder underfoot. We talked to a few people this morning who said it's really tricky terrain, so that'll be interesting. Well, there's the question. I thought between 12 and 14 hours, but I was talking to Carol on Thursday night and she reckoned it might be nice to try and get in before you need to use your head torch a second time. So, we'll see.
Say good luck to you.
Thank you very much.
See you at the finish line.
Yeah, thank you very much.
3, 2, 1.
Well done, John.
Congratulations.
Hard.
Yeah.
Just coming out. Well done, John. Oh,
That's not a race.
hey,
That's not a race.
hey. I'm just coming out to get you, and you've just beat me to it.
My favourite quote, well, my favourite quote, the one I've got written up on my chalkboard at home that I look at every day is, discipline is just choosing between what you want now and what you want most. And I like that. All the little decisions that you have to make every day, they all add up. That speaks to my mindset of, you know, you do all the little things right and the big things will take care of themselves.